The rain drummed against the window panes of Dr. Evelyn Harper's secluded mansion, creating a melancholic symphony that echoed through the empty halls. In her study, the air was heavy with the scent of ancient manuscripts, and the soft glow of candlelight cast shadows on the cryptic symbols adorning the walls. In the center of the room lay Evelyn, lifeless, with a haunting message etched into a piece of parchment. The answers lie within. Detective Adrian Shaw, a man known for his keen intellect and unorthodox methods, stood at the threshold of the study. His eyes, sharp as the edge of a blade, scanned the room for clues. The atmosphere was thick with mystery, and the silent cipher begged to be unraveled. The local police, bewildered by the cryptic scene, had called upon Shaw to decipher the enigma surrounding Evelyn's death. As he approached the lifeless form of the cryptographer, he couldn't shake the feeling that this case would push the boundaries of his own understanding. Evelyn's reputation as a brilliant cryptographer preceded her. Her groundbreaking work had paved the way for advancements in the field, but it seemed that her brilliance had become a double-edged sword. Adrian's gloved hand reached out to touch the coded message, and he whispered, "The answers lie within, but what is the question?" As Shaw delved into the investigation, he discovered the intricate world Evelyn had woven around herself. The cryptic symbols on the walls weren't just decorations. They were part of a language only she understood. Every book on the shelves held a clue. Every piece of furniture seemed to conceal a secret. His first lead was Lucas Reed, Evelyn's research assistant, a man with a penchant for lurking in the shadows. As Shaw questioned him, Lucas revealed little, his eyes betraying a depth of knowledge that sent shivers down the detective's spine. "Dr. Harper was on the verge of a discovery, Detective," Lucas cryptically admitted. "But I'm afraid she took some secrets to the grave." Shaw wasn't convinced. There was more to Lucas Reed than met the eye, and the coded message hinted at a truth that eluded even the most astute minds. In the dimly lit cafe where Shaw met Isabel Hayes, Evelyn's estranged sister, the air was thick with tension. Isabel, a woman haunted by her past, clutched a worn photograph in her hands, a picture of two sisters, their smiles betraying a time before the fractures appeared. Evelyn was brilliant, but she had demons, Isabel confessed, her eyes filled with a mixture of grief and guilt. "We grew up with secrets, Detective. Secrets that drove us apart." As Shaw listened to Isabel's tale of family betrayal and buried truths, he realized that the answers to Evelyn's death were entangled in a web of personal history. The silent cipher was not just a puzzle. It was a reflection of the tangled threads that bound the Harper sisters. The rain outside intensified, creating a symphony that mirrored the storm within the detective's mind. He knew that to unravel the coded message, he had to untangle the knots of the past. Days turned into nights as Shaw meticulously combed through Evelyn's research, deciphering the complex web of symbols and messages she had left behind. The coded language seemed to speak of ancient manuscripts and hidden societies, leading Shaw to question not just Evelyn's death, but the very foundations of cryptography. The countdown began, a subtle ticking within the silent cipher that hinted at an impending danger. Shaw felt the weight of time pressing upon him, urging him to decipher the puzzle before it was too late. Lucas Reed, always on the periphery, became a person of interest. Shaw couldn't shake the feeling that Lucas held the key to the truth, a truth that could change the course of history. In the heart of the mansion, surrounded by the symbols and secrets of Evelyn's life's work, Shaw confronted Lucas. The air crackled with tension as the detective demanded answers. "Your sister was on the brink of unlocking a power that could change the world," Lucas confessed, his eyes reflecting a mixture of fear and determination. "But some secrets are not meant to be revealed." As Shaw pressed Lucas for the truth, a revelation unfolded. Evelyn's research wasn't just about codes. It was about a hidden knowledge that transcended the boundaries of time and space. The coded message, a silent cipher, held the key to an ancient power that could reshape reality itself. The final chapters of the novel race toward a climactic showdown. Shaw, armed with the knowledge of the silent cipher, faced a shadowy figure who sought to harness the power Evelyn had uncovered. The mansion, now a battleground of ancient forces, echoed with the clash of secrets and revelations. Isabel, drawn into the maelstrom of her sister's legacy, stood by Shaw's side. The silent cipher became a beacon, guiding them through the chaos. The countdown reached its crescendo, and the truth, like a dormant force, awakened. In a heart-pounding climax, Shaw confronted the mastermind behind Evelyn's death and the silent cipher. The coded language became a weapon, a double-edged sword that cut through the fabric of reality. The answers lay within, but they came at a cost. As the dust settled, Shaw stood amidst the remnants of the mansion, the rain outside washing away the echoes of a battle fought in the shadows. The silent cipher was broken, and the truth lay bare, but the detective couldn't shake the feeling that some mysteries were best left unsolved. Isabel, her eyes reflecting a mix of relief and sorrow, looked at Shaw. "Thank you for bringing the truth to light, Detective, but at what cost?" As the rain continued to fall, Shaw pondered the thin line between genius and madness, the power of secrets, and the price one pays for unlocking the doors to the unknown. The silent cipher had been unraveled, but its echoes lingered, a reminder that some knowledge was better left buried in the crypts of time.